What is up, guys? So, here we are with another character for the sci-fi project that I'm working on. So, this is here in Procreate, and I'll come in a little bit so you can kind of see all the little details and stuff on her. So, very happy with this. I had this image in my head for quite a few days, and I just kept seeing like a close up of a character like wearing like a motorcycle helmet and like on the bike. And I didn't want to show like the actual bike because I just want it to be like a super tight shot. And so anyway, so this is what I came up with. So I'll show you the time lapse, and then I'll show you once I took it out of Procreate and then put it into Kling AI, and I'll show you how the animation came out so far. So here is the time lapse. Originally, I was going to draw a spaceship for the next part of this sci-fi thing, but then I changed my mind because I got a really clear image of her, and named her Natalie. So that's the name of this character. So anyway, so you can see, so I started right here with just this sketch, just kind of start sketching it out, and then start building, more depth and stuff with the paint and all of that stuff, blah, 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 blah. Went through a couple of variations of trying to figure out what her hair was going to be like. And then also too, I did use like the dark part right there for like the kind of like the undertone of her hair, so that actually kind of came through. The lighting on her face, I was really glad how that came out. So you can see right there where I add in here we go. Oops, I passed it right there, right where I start adding in the light coming up from like the motorcycle. So yeah, so anyway, kept building it out, played around with the eyes for quite a while, and then also too trying to get uh the visor, like the glass on it, to look like it's reflective. So played around with that and then start building the background. Originally, you can see these like ghosty looking things on either side. At first, I was going to try to make it look like she was zooming through like, I don't know, like a wind tunnel kind of vibe or something, but um yeah, definitely didn't keep it as strong as I thought it was going to be. Um okay, so yeah, so anyway, so that's just kind of how the project ended up turning out as far as it just being right here in Procreate. So now I'll show you. Oh yeah, and I don't know how well you can see this, but I'll zoom in a little bit. I just kind of put like a little heads up display on her visor because I thought it was cool, and then put like a extra tint of purple on her lips. I just thought it was just kind of make her cool, just kind of make the character stand out a little bit, and then drew the city and stuff in the background. So took a couple of hours to do this, and now I'll show you what happens or how it looks since I ran it through Kling AI. So let me go into my photos. Okay, so here's the photo of it. So we'll use this to go back and forth. And then here it is with Kling AI. So check this out. Isn't that great? Now, no, everything didn't come out perfect because it took the sun and threw the sun way in the background. But it's okay. I went through, I think, almost 10 variations of this animation to get this one. I think it was almost 10. I think it was either 10 or just right, almost there. And it took a while to actually be able to get it because it kept adding, like when she turns her head, before it kept adding long black hair onto the back. And then so I would write in the prompt and I would say, like, no, like, don't do that. Obviously, like, not just like that. I mean, uh it was more prompty the way it was written. But practically that's what I was telling the AI, is just like stop adding hair onto the back of her head because it's so annoying. And then it was doing stuff, it was like making her mouth, like it looked really weird. And I'll probably upload at some point a bonus video so you guys can see some of some of the horrendous things that the AI did to my artwork. But overall, I feel like it did a good job on this one. This is what I wanted. I just wanted her to like look. So again, you can see too, and I was very specific on telling it, is like maintain the art style that I have in this image. Like don't change it or whatever. Because I don't, it has to, if I'm using this AI stuff, it has to look like my artwork. You know what I mean? Like it can't look different. So, which is great because it's like, I mean, that looks the same. Like it did a really good job. Like if you look at like her hair, right? And then we come over here and look at that. It kept it like it came out so good. So good. Like even the little here, watch, I'll show you. So like oops. Come on. Okay. Let me zoom in. So like here you can see like the little smirk that I drew, right? And then look at that. So it even kept it and it makes it stronger. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? So even though I already drew the smirk, when I wrote the prompt for this, you know, I told it what I wanted. I said I wanted her on the motorcycle, wanted her kind of look over her shoulder and kind of smile or, you know, have a little smirk. But it really emphasized the smirk line that I drew. If you notice that, look at the little smile right there. See, isn't that cool? It's almost like a little dimple that it could see that it was there and it just brought it out even more, which I think is totally awesome. Uh it mean like it looks like there's movement, you know? Like even the city in the background, if you look closely, like it's shrinking. So she is moving away from it. And then also too, I told it that the texture on the helmet needs to look reflective. So it took the little lines and everything that I drew as the reflection. And when she turns her head, you'll notice, look at that. You see that? Like it looks like a reflective hard surface. And this is doing great at keeping all the lines that I drew in play. Like the only one that's kind of funking up a little bit is this one down here. Watch when she turns her head. See, but that's not enough for me to like toss this out. You know what I'm saying? So this came out really good. Even kept my signature down in the corner. I mean, it looks like I had too much coffee, but the fact is it's still there, which is really cool. Very, very, very happy with how this one came out. Uh, I don't know. I feel like this is pretty cool. I mean, it's doing a good job. I mean, it's keeping consistent. Even the little heads up display on the visor. Look at that. Like it's keeping it. Like this is really great. And for those of you that are familiar with Kling, I'm using I think this is version 1.6. I'm not using 2.0 right now because I feel like that one just kind of morphs my artwork into stuff that it's not really. It's a little too much. So hopefully they'll fix some of those bugs because it's powerful of what it can do. But I rather use the 1.6 version as of right now because it's maintaining my artwork and the style the way that it actually looks when it came directly out of Procreate. So until the 2.0 gets a little bit more, it's a little wild. I guess it's brain or whatever. It's like it's a little tough. But I'm very happy with this. I think this came out really good. I'm already working on the next drawing. So you guys will see that one pretty soon too. But if you guys are enjoying this series, if you're enjoying my deep dive down into this world of, you know, using AI to animate my artwork. And like I said, we're practically making like a big sci-fi music video. So I'm drawing all of the scenes for it and then we're animating it. And then eventually I'm going to cut all this together. And for those of you that may have missed my other videos, I mentioned how I want it to kind of look like the music video from the first Tron movie, the one in 2010, I think, when it came out. But it was a music video that where they just had like, it's like the Daft Punk, but the Glitch Mob remix. And I just think that was one of the coolest. That video has been such an inspiration to me for just years because it was just so well edited. So that's kind of what I'm aiming for with this entire sci-fi project that I'm working on right now. So none of these images that you'll see through this entire process, none of this stuff is AI generated. This is all drawn by hand. And then I'm just putting it into Kling AI to actually get some motion. So that's my process, and that's what we're going to be doing. I'm also learning too more about, you know, AI as I'm creating this artwork and these projects and all this stuff. So I'm trying to like teach myself more. But yeah, so anyway, I don't want to make this video too long, but I hope you guys like it. I'm very happy with it. Look at that. Even it kept on her lips, like that extra tone of purple that we added. Look at that. It kept it. This is really impressive, you guys. I know there's people out there that hate AI and all that stuff, but I mean, when you look at the tools of what you can do, like if you're still being true to yourself as an artist and you're just like, you're still making your art and you're just using a little help to get some movement out of your, I don't see any problem with that. So yeah, so anyway, make sure you subscribe so you can follow my progress through the whole thing. Again, give the video a big thumbs up and comment too. I love reading your guys' feedback on this stuff that I'm doing. So yeah, I guess that's it. So anyway, I will be uploading. It shouldn't be too long that you guys will see the next video. I'm currently trying to upload every 4 days or so. So yeah, so we'll get it going. So this is fun. I'm having a lot of fun with this. It's exciting to see my artwork actually coming to life like this. So that's it for now, and I will see you guys in the next video. All right, take it easy. Bye.